Good evening to you all. And as promised, that you all see that I did promise you all that I would get on here. And the time being, if I wasn't able to, of course, the following day, then hey, that I would eventually come through the next one. But besides that, guys, I mean, literally today has been now just a wonderful opportunity. And not only that, but I'm just happy for any and everybody out there, man. But I also pray that everybody continues to show love to one another as much as you can and while you can. But really, just tonight's message, I want to talk about understanding what it means to fight, whether wins, losses. Well, you know what? I think it's something better I want to talk about. Yeah, well, no, we're going to talk about that. Wins and losses. Now, every day you get up, you've accomplished the biggest fight of all. Now, amongst fighting, what you have to understand and realize is that, hey, once you get in that ring, there is no such thing as getting back out. Now, once you get up and you train and you prepare for this, ain't no reason you getting out that ring. Now, you got in there that far, now it's time to throw down. The one thing that I fear for a lot of people when it comes to fights is that they don't want to throw their hands because they're afraid of getting hit. Life, you gonna get hit with a lot of things. You know what? I got a good little topic just as I'm speaking about this. All right, here we go. So, as you all can see that title, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take our time tonight. So, like I said, everybody who will be joining in, hopefully hoping that y'all listening, or if you do plan on joining, take your time. Like I always say, take y'all time, because like I said, tonight's message is not only life changing, but of course it's a mind changer. So of course, like I was saying a few minutes ago, don't be afraid to get hit. Cause see, the thing is, some people are afraid to take that pain and that type of force. So once they get hit, they think to themselves, ouch, it hurts. Now, yes, of course it's supposed to hurt. It doesn't feel good when you get hit. And I mean, that's in anything. There's not one person in this world, even in boxing or anything else that goes on, that somebody is eventually said, oh, yeah, man, that hit felt good. Hit me again. No. I guarantee there's not one person in the world that will sit there and take a hit and just turn around and immediately start saying to themselves, hey, oh, I want another hit. But you gotta think, you gotta protect this. That's the point of having your hands in fight stands. See, this is a lot of problems that a lot of people have when it comes to fighting. Besides getting hit, the problem they have is they think once they give a hit, oh, okay, they rowdy about it. Yeah, I hit him. Now, when they get hit, then eventually they weren't thinking that it was going to hit back. For instance, the late, great Bruce Lee, in one of his films, as he stated, um, I forgot. I think it's Enter the Dragon, and the first guy who he ended up facing, who killed his sister. He bowed. The other guy bowed. He had the board. He hit the board, so he thought they did something. Bruce stated, "Boards don't hit back." A true scenario. See, when you chop a board, even within karate or martial arts, when you hit an object, of course, if it's not a punching bag, or if it's not anything that's going to ricochet back to you after giving it some force or punching it, if you give it some force and it does not come back, of course you can expect the motion from within that hit to phase, a person. I mean, common sense will tell you this. Just like, for instance, if you're going to swing above, a person's not going to stand up like this when somebody's swinging a head. They're not just going to sit there and take the hit. No, they're going to try to block it. But also understand, when you get hit, never stay down too long. I've stated this once before, because this is something that most people do when dealing with situations. When you get hit, the problem is it hurts so much that you feel like, man, I can't take another hit. I can't take another hit. Yes, you can. You can take another hit, but just this time when you get up and you're still functioning and your body and your mind and everything's in the right place, this is what you got to do. You got to protect yourself. Stop being afraid to get hit. Because, see, guess what? You're going to get hit with a lot of things in life. God going to throw a lot of things your way. And if he feels like you cannot take them, then this is what's going to happen. You're going to stay down. You're going to continue to feel miserable. You're going to continue to allow these issues, these problems, and the situations that you're facing, you're going to allow them to cloud around you, put you down, make you feel like, once again, that what you're going after or what you want in life or what you deal with has more power over you overcoming it, instead of instead of you trying to overcome it, you're accepting it. Well, I'm a loser. Don't nobody really care about me. Don't nobody love me. No. There's a lot of people in this world that will love you, and there's a lot of people who do. But you just got to know, for instance, from whom it is, from who it is or whom it is that you're once again considering receiving that love from. But like I said, anybody in the world is smart enough to know, in a fight, you gonna have some situations. All right, I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it there. Like I said, in a fight, you're not to hurt anybody, but you're also supposed to abide by those rules in a fight. Now, in the midst of that fight, this is something you gotta understand. You're in this for a reason. And if you don't face this now, later on in life, when you constantly feel and go through things, see, that's why I feel like the process is something enjoyable. Now, something that, no, it's not, sometimes in life it's not fair, but you got to also understand. All right, appreciate that, brother. Thank you there. And pray for anybody who joins me, of course. Hey, I'm going to always, of course, give support. I pray anybody who's listening to me, of course. Of course, you all see who jumped in. Pray y'all show him some love. And pray to anybody else that joins in that y'all show them love too, or anybody that's new. Now, like I said, y'all make sure y'all come on in. And like I said, other than that, hey, we're going to keep this ball rolling. But like I was saying, in the midst of this fight, if you can't take things now in the process, like I said, it's unfair. But from birth, nobody told you immediately, don't worry about it. You ain't going to have to worry about losing somebody. You ain't going to have to worry about death for a long time. No, nobody told you that. Just like the doctors will sadly not wait till you get old enough or until you're feeling some type of contraction or some issues going on with your health. They're not going to tell you at the last minute. Like, for instance, with these with these newborns, these little angels, when they enter this world, depending on their health risks, the doctors immediately tell the parents. They don't wait till that child gets old enough. They tell them parents, hey, your child has a birth defect, or your child has an illness that, once again, it's a difficulty, but, and like I said, you gotta think, when you put things in God's hands, he often gives you a fighting opportunity and a chance at life. Now, what you do with that chance, what you do with your life, that's up to you besides him. Now, once again, when you come in this world, what you don't know is you gonna have to fight a lot of things, not only for survival, but for also those that you love and care about. For the specific people that you surround yourself with. I'll tell anybody right here and now, being in a gang don't mean nothing. It don't. I'm not talking about thugs and I'm not talking about gang members. But I'm here to tell you right here and now, that life that you live, once again, when you, I remember speaking about this once before, even when I was 18. If you put your trust and your faith in the wrong things, this is what's going to happen. When the time comes, that so-called thing or those so-called people you put all your trust and your faith in and your commitment to, this is what's going to happen. They're going to be gone. Where you going to be at? You're going to be stuck in a situation that you can't get out of. I remember speaking about this once before, like I said, when I was in high school. When I, of course, like I told y'all before, the first time I ever spoke outside of church towards, or even including my family, when I first got my taste of doing this, as once again speaking, I was speaking to a lot of young gang members and whatnot, including students and other people. They were constantly not seeing the big clue to this. When you put your all into something that is not of the Creator, you're putting some type of idol or putting something above him, which, sad thing, that's going to leave you. That's going to abandon you, or he or she's going to abandon you. This is what you got to understand in the midst of all of this. No matter what you do in life, don't ever put your faith and your trust in wrong things and anything that is going to let you down. When you fight, all right, hey, thank you for joining me there. God bless you. And pray you all continue to show this young lady here, show her some love, man. Y'all show her some love when giving the chance after this. Yeah, show her some love. But, and also, and I hate to cut the message, but if you are joining my live, I'm asking this, and this is out the kindness of my heart. Don't jump in my live. And it's a page. If it's not your page and you're not real, do not expect some type of support from me if your page is not real. And I'm saying this out the kindness of my heart because, once again, I know there's a lot of fake pages and a lot of people who like to play with people's minds. So if I'm showing support, I hope that's your page. If you jump in my live and I find out that you're not that your page is not real, don't expect no support from me. I'm just being real. I'm just being 100 because I'm tired of people coming into my messages and they're trying to get support from me. And once again, for one day, their page is not real. They're not a real person, and it's all fake and it's all make believe. So please, I'm just asking this out of the kindness of my heart. If you jump in my live and your page is real and I know you, or if you knew, okay, I'm gonna show support. But I'm going to expect that same support back so that, once again, if I know that you're real, okay, cool. You got my love and support for sure. I don't want nobody hopping in my live, messing up my messages with these fake pages. I'm not having it. I'm just being real and I'm being 100. So anybody who's joining my live, if I've seen you before and I know you, okay, cool, we good. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of bring that in here. So like I said, if you're new to this page and you're new to this message, hey, I'm gonna show you some love no matter what. But once again, I hope that whatever you're doing out of support and that you want support from me, that your page is real, and I'm willing to do the same thing in return. But I'm back to what I'm saying. My bad. I kind of got distracted, but no, I'm just like I said. Every now and then I meet a lot of new people. Then sometimes, hey, I get that support, and the next thing you know, that person's page not real, and they ain't got nothing to show. So, excuse me, sorry. But like I was saying, each and every day, there is going to be a moment in your life. Repeat, a moment where you're either going to have to do what it takes or accept life for what it is. Now, like I said, back to what I was saying about earlier about the little boards don't hit back. In the midst of that film of Bruce Lee, the guy thought when facing Bruce, he would be able to, no, he wasn't paying attention how quick Bruce was. Then in the midst of the fight, he lost. Instead of accepting the loss, what did he do? He upped it. So he wanted to go even harder at Bruce, but try to hurt him. So instead of hurting Bruce, Bruce killed him. Now, by all means necessary, life can often be like that as well. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back in just a second. Hold on. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, just had to get myself together. But like I was saying, in the midst of that fight, that guy thought he was gonna go in there and destroy Bruce. Bruce killed him. But that's something else you gotta acknowledge in life too. You're gonna have some moments, but you're gonna have to try to survive and fight back too. Cause see, if you give someone the authority to take you out, or give your life less meaning, then this is something you gotta understand. First and foremost, if you give someone the authority and the ability to take your life when knowing you have a lot more things worth living for, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot be upset when you go home when knowing your common sense was to protect yourself, but you chose not to. The thing about life, we're going to constantly face a lot of unexpected things. For one, we don't have any control over. Two, we have no earthly idea of how it's going to turn out. Three, either we make it happen or we just accept our fate, which I guarantee you, nobody in this world wants to accept their fate. All right, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you there for joining me there. But like I was saying, in the midst of that, if you don't accept your fate for what it is, meaning if you're fighting every day when you get up in the morning, and I say that is because when you get up in the morning, that's the start of training right there. Think about it. With mixed martial artists, fighters, or people who train with wrestling and all this and that. Think about this. All right, thank you all for joining me there. For everybody who's joining in, thank you for your love and support. When you come in. Amen. Amen. And I pray that y'all show my brother right here, Champ for Christ Nation TV Music. Y'all show that brother some love. Also show Trade under Ashley 41. Y'all show her some love. And of course my man Amir Hassan, and also my young sister here is Farzand. And forgive me if I'm stating your name wrong. But Farzadale, like I said, forgive me if I'm saying wrong, but show her some love too. But back to what I was saying. Like I said, my brother said, faith is the evidence of, which is true. But like I was saying, when you get up in the morning, that's go time. It's time to go out and train. So in the midst of this fight that you getting ready to prepare for, whether it's going to work, whether it's going to go work out, whether it's going to do anything, you're going out to train. That's one thing. Two, as time goes on, you're preparing yourself. God is preparing you for that big fight. Meaning, experiences that you, once again, will deal with. He's training you for this. Moments that you cannot deal with. He's preparing you for this. Opportunities that continue to be very, very unexpected. That's the point of him doing what he's doing. You also got to be careful of what you put in your body for when it comes to training. Now, this is something I've often been making mistakes too when it comes to it. See, to be in good condition when it comes to a fight, to be able to stay in for round and blow for blow, or from each fight you take on, this is something you got to understand. You got to start putting the specific things in your body, the proper nutrients and things that you need to keep going. Because this is what I'm going to tell you. If you're going to continue to keep putting specific things in your body that's going to tire you out, that's going to make you weak, that's going to put your body in the condition to where you're going to immediately get knocked out, or you're going to immediately stay down because you're too tired to get back up from that fight, this is what you're going to have to understand. You cannot expect, okay, prime example, you can't expect to eat whatever you want and to get the specific body that you want without the work. I like how I said that. I'm going to say that one more time. You can't eat, basically meaning you can't eat junk and then expect your body to turn into all abs and all this and that. But listen, I'm going to tell you something right here now. You got to put in work for all that stuff. But I can tell you right here now, as long as you're trying to eat healthy and be, in good condition, that's all that matters. Now, if you start to put in more work and more commitment, okay, fantastic. Then that means you're going that extra mile to do something to where you want to feel good, be good, and also be in good conditions in any physical way possible. That's amazing, and that's good. Keep up the good work. So, anything that you got going on for you, this is like I said, you can't eat whatever you want and expect your body to be in good condition and to, I'm slim now. Nah, that's not gonna happen. You got to eat right. Now, of course, you're going to have a few little days you want to cheat. That's fine. But the point of cheating is not that you continue cheating. I've stated this before. And I'm speaking the truth again. Now, like I said, hey, I can be honest. Hey, I've made a couple of mistakes like that in plenty of cases. But also, I work it. I go to work 5 times a day. Different time frames within that schedule of that week. Constantly working. On my feet. Non-stop. May get a break here and there. Boom. Then take lunch. Boom. Then I'm getting ready to go home. Then get ready for the next day. So listen. Anything you got going on for yourself, do understand and realize that by all means necessary, when that big fight comes, ain't no point in you looking back to see who behind you. But you got to also be sure that you got other warriors on your side that are protecting you and being with you along the way as you get ready to head off to this ring in life, and you get ready to prepare for this pound for pound fight with life and all the opportunities that you're going to be receiving along the way. And before I get off here, man, I just want to once again tell y'all, man, when you prepare for a fight, this is something you got to understand. Like I said, when you got specific warriors, meaning real fighters that's on your side, and for instance, as everybody often says, your day ones, the people who support you and not just continue to want to get something from you because of what you're about, then guess what? That's some people that you need to continue to surround yourself with. Don't ever go to a fight, or don't ever be prepared to go to a fight and not have the right specific supporters and people around you to once again motivate you, besides not only God himself, who is the best person within your corner that's going to give you the advice to teach you and help you along the way of this fight in life. Basically, spar, that's what it is. I think that's what they call your sparring partner. God is the best sparring partner. And so when you go through these moments, all he's doing is sitting right there in front of you, give you that speech. Okay, you got hit. That's all right. But you got back up. Smart move. Because, see, that's the one thing, and I'm getting ready to get off. That's the one thing in life that you never want to do. That's the one thing in life you never want to do, is get hit and stay down. Because if you get hit, that is it. The fight's over. Ain't no point in you trying to get back up eventually after the fight's done. All that fighting you supposed to be doing, you supposed to do that in the midst of that round. When you hear ding ding and it's over, or the ref do this, I mean the fight over. If you gonna fight, you should have been fighting when you needed to fight. Not for when it's last minute and it's over and it's done. But I'm here to tell y'all once again, man, don't ever be afraid to go through a fight. Don't ever be afraid to get hit. Okay, boom, it's gonna hurt momentarily. It's gonna hurt temporarily, and it's just gonna be for a moment. Now, yeah, you gonna feel a sting or whatnot. You gonna feel that aftermath. You gonna feel that after effect, and yes, it's gonna hurt. But that pain that you feeling is only supposed to motivate you and give you that thrill, that fire to keep going. Instead of getting hit and, oh, I'm done. I can't go no more. I'm done. You got to keep fighting. You can't get hit and then expect to win a think about it. To be a champion, you got to go through the specific training as an underdog, and you got to take out the champ before you can be defined as one. But you're already one, but you're trying to elevate your abilities as a champion, besides being looked upon as a champion to self. You want to be not only a champion to self, but you want to be a champion and a warrior for other people out there who want exactly the opportunities that you want, or that you wanted at one point, that they're trying to once again pursue themselves. But hey, other than that, guys, hey, thank you all for your love and support. I'm hopping off, but also I will try to get on here as soon as I can tomorrow. There might be a possibility I might do another morning message, maybe at the gym or something. So I hope y'all stay tuned for that. If not, then hey, I guarantee you later on that night or that evening, hey, I'll get back to this. But hey, continue to keep fighting, y'all. Continue to keep getting back up. Don't ever stay down. Don't ever be afraid to once again take a punch or get a punch, but also be ready to prepare to give one back as well, man. So you all have a wonderful evening. Continue to once again, and also, as like I said, for anybody who joined my live and anybody who's listening, thank you for your love and support. Let's continue to keep that ball rolling. But I will continue to keep showing love for you all, whether it's here on Instagram or even once again on my YouTube channel. Keep showing love there, which of course is Derek Gentry, Humble and Blessed. So, hey, if y'all have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I recommend that you do, because once again, these same messages I'm speaking now are going to be the exact same things that I'm going to be sharing on my YouTube channel as well. But you all take care. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. And as always, remain blessed. Continue doing your best. But always let God take care of the rest. Have a wonderful evening. And thank you all for everybody tuning in. Have a wonderful evening.